and would now invite EA05. So in the meantime, EA03, thank you very much for your presentation, and go to the
thank you, sir.
Mute mode. And I would ask EA05 to start their presentation and come out from the unmute mode to the mute mode. So EA05, over to EA05, Tirumodi School of Architecture, represented by Alokita Ghosh, Aman Bansal, Anik Dash, and Nikhil Agarwal. So over to EA05.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is team EA05 from Pilobudi College of Architecture, Odisha. Now we will start with our presentation. So with the outbreak of COVID-19, everybody's mental health was affected. So rise in COVID cases and the shortage in number of beds in the hospital brings us our challenge to complete a full-fledged COVID hospital within 100 days, by which we may hope to bring back colors in our life. We have named our project Atharva, which is derived from Atharva Veda, which teaches us the way to healthy life. Now, coming to the concept behind our project, mainly we took inspiration from the ancient structures like ziggurat, pyramid, Babylon, which uses symmetry, rhythm, and hierarchy. So different levels of ziggurat was restricted to different classes of people. This kind of segregation of hierarchy is also needed in a COVID hospital, but not of classes, but of the spaces which will restrict the spread of the virus. So we decided to create this old form using modern materials like steel, and have decided to using modern methods like modular structure, flexible planning, and biophilic design. For our construction, we have chosen our site in Kolkata, West Bengal, with the surge of cases 4200 to 24,000 per month during different levels of COVID outbreak. Moving here, our site dimension is 230 meter by 175 meter, a regular geometry of 10 acres. So here is a 30 meter wide road towards the north of the site. And here is a 13 meter wide road towards the south of the site. We have placed our main entrance over here towards the north. And we have placed our emergency entrance exit over here towards the north as well. We have also given a service entry from the 30 meter wide road towards the south side. Our main building is placed at the center of the site, and the residential blocks are placed on each side of the main building. Our MLCP is on the west side of our site. Our ground parking is located between the entrance and the exit to maintain a unidirectional flow of people. So here is the COVID-19 test center opposite to the parking. From our view, which we can see, the main feature of our hospital is multiple terrace garden. And by giving this facade, we try to create a building envelope which will help us to create a microclimate in the hospital. Now coming to the floor plans, we have divided the ground floor plan into two wings. Here is the COVID-19 test center opposite to the parking. We have given 6 vertical circulation courts, which will be restricted by different users. So in the west wing, here is the OPD, then the IPD, and here is the admin area. And in the east wing, this is our emergency area, and then the mortuary. We have maintained a unidirectional flow by giving different exit and entry points. So this is an axonometric view at different levels. People's flow are restricted up to first floor. So the rest of the floors comes under restricted zones as patients' beds are placed here. And we have placed multiple terrace gardens at different levels, which will help to improve the mental health of the users and will also help create a microclimate as we have taken our site in Kolkata. Coming to the first floor plan, we have divided the first floor as well in two wings. So in the west wing, the diagnostics, and then here is the admin, and then here is the doctors and nurses area. And in the east wing, here is the emergency OT, then the emergency ICU units, and the doctors and nurses units are placed over here. So this is our north elevation. From here, we have our west wing entry, and this is the entrance of the east wing. And we have placed multiple cutting through XX dashed. So coming to the second and third floor plan, basically in the second and third floor, we have placed our general wards along with other necessary areas like ante-corridor and dawn-off areas. And moving to fourth and fifth floor plan, we have a little bit of change from fourth floor, and we have continued only 2 critical circles on the fourth floor. That means the 4 circulation codes are restricted to third floor. Mainly, the ICU and CCU units are placed in the fourth and fifth. So this is the east elevation. Here's the entry of the emergency. We have used space frame over here to give a bigger span as to avoid any obstacles in the entrance area. This is the second cutting through YY dash, which is showing one of the main codes running through all floors. Coming to the 6th and 7th floor, here ICU and CCU units are placed, and 8th floor we have placed the 2 major wards. This is additional elevation cutting the second floor. In the second and third floor, general wards are placed over here. From 4th floor to 7th floor, ICU. In the 8th floor, major OTs are placed. As you can see from this sectional elevation, different terrace gardens are present in different levels and accessible from different departments. So this symmetric view of the 6th floor. So showing placement of ICU and CCU units in the hospital and its circulation and arrangement with respect to code. So here is the staircase and lift which is opening in the 6th floor corridor. Here are multiple monitoring stations present in the corridor, keeping in mind the severity of the patients. As per COVID norms, the ICU and CCU beds should be placed in separate zones. We have placed the dawn-off area beside the ICU and CCU units. We have to access the ICU units through the ante-corridor, which will ensure the negative pressure and will restrict further spread of the virus. At each and every floor, we have placed doctors and nurses area. It may help them to act in the case of emergency. Apart from these necessary areas, we have also provided terrace gardens, which are directly accessible through doctors and nurses' room, which will make them feel better in their work time. And the terrace gardens are also in visual vicinity with the patient's room, which will which will make them feel better. Now, coming to the modular tower structure, we have mainly 3 aspects in the modules. So steel frame structure of individual modules are used here. Single modules and tensile rope to bring all modules together. Now coming to each modular detail, we have used 8 meter by 4 meter module, which will be easy to transport. We have used steel hollow sections in each and every module, and in the flooring, false ceiling, the internal divisions, here all the materials which will be used will be prefabricated and pre-installed in the modules. In case of steel, decking will be done over here. Divided sheet will be laid, then the EPS, then the insulated member, and at the last we will be using the flooring materials as per the needs, like vinyl sheets and concrete slab flooring, which will be casted. Now we have the materials and finishes according to the hospital needs, like anti-skid flooring, coating, then intermittent paints, which will be used in the visual steel sections. Now here first join our modules. First we have to the steel cables will be pinned at the foundation, and then the steel cable will be stretched through the columns in the modules and will be held in place with the use of cable grips and the module end cap. Similar construction can be seen in the pre-stressed concrete construction. Instead of concrete, here we have using steel hollow section for a faster construction. So another challenge was to complete our whole construction within days. So we have divided our construction into 4 phases, starting with phase 1, where plinth and foundation will be done along with the landscape layout in the site. Then moving in phase 2, we will be start with our modular placement and the parking placement in the site. Then in phase 3, we intended to complete all 686 modules arrangement in the plinth, and we'll be starting with our service internal arrange. Finally, in phase 4, with the completion of internal arrangements and service layouts, the facade made up of steel will be installed. So the facade is mainly made up of steel sheets, which will create an air pocket between the external wall and the steel sheets, which will help to reduce the energy cost to cool the building and help us with the thermal insulation. Secondly, at each level where the terrace gardens are placed, that portions will be waterproofing, installation of growth medium and transplantation of plant done there. Now we have used 30 to 40% steel in each, and we have used about 60% steel all over the building. Now, while comparing the contemporary materials like steel, glass, and concrete, steel have several benefits like reduce weight, sustainability, ductility, and construction time, which will be helpful to completion of. Now, concluding with this presentation, we shall start with our walkthrough.
Do you have any sound in it? Then we can't hear.
Yes, ma'am. I have a sound. So, ma'am, let me please check. Give me please 1 second.
Yeah,
the
the
sound
sound
is
can't
off.
be
We
heard.
cannot hear the sound.
Then I'm presenting one again.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am. Thank you,
can
ma'am.
try once more.
Yes, ma'am.
The visual is to be on. Alokita, the visual is not there.
Yes, sir.
The visual is not there. We can hear the sound now.
But I can see the visual movie.
Now the visual is there.
Yeah. Visuals can be seen. Yes.
We can see. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Sound.
Okay, can you start again?
Also?
Yes, sir. Sure. Is it okay now, sir?
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
So I'm sharing the PPT again.
Have you finished your presentation?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I would now request the juries for their questions.
Yeah, it was a good presentation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Sukanya ma'am, please.
Yes. Alokita and team, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Nice presentation, nice work. I like your planning also. What I wanted to know is, first of all, let me ask you, why have you chosen this kind of facade? Of course, of steel, but why have you chosen this? Can you just elaborate on it? Why?
May I add something? Just here, being purely structural engineer, and I am not an at all architecture. The first slide of your presentation slightly shocked me because the look. I would not like to get into this sort of hospital. Why the look was like that? So maybe Madam is asking from that angle. The first looked like more of a fort rather than a hospital where some patient will be feeling very good. Just like that. Just an observation. Don't take it otherwise.
No, yeah, that's what it is. Like, why have you chosen? I just wanted to know. See, planning wise, everything, I'll come to that, but it's nice. Like the terraces you have incorporated, really nice. So I just wanted to know why this kind of facade and what is it that it is, on the roofs of the individual, the blocks or whatever you say, those are what? Those are trees or what?
Ma'am, at different terrace gardens, we have mainly planned to what is the grass in the floor. There will be the grass, and in terms of trees, there will be obviously transplanted the already grown trees, because we don't have enough time to plant there, and the tree will be grown within the given time. So we have planned that we will transplant the already grown trees.
No, I understand. So, but please answer, like, why this kind of facade? Like, you've used steel extensively. Yes. That's all right. But why the wavy pattern and this? You may have a reason. That's what I want to know.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, firstly, by using this facade, we can avoid the chhajjas, and the facade can act as the shade of the building. And ma'am, then obviously for aesthetically looking pleasing, and ma'am, then we have used the steel sheets in the facade, which I have mentioned in the last set, that it will be between the facade and the external wall, there will be a gap that will create an air pocket that will help to create a microclimate within our building. So ma'am,
okay, whatever you have used it, that shape of the steel members for aesthetic reasons. That's what you are saying.
Ma'am, not for only aesthetic reasons.
No, you have used steel for many reasons, as you elaborated in your presentation.
Yes, ma'am.
Of course, yes, but also that why the wavy pattern. That's what I wanted to know. So use it for aesthetically pleasing, right?
Yes, ma'am. The facade is not only for aesthetically pleasing; it will help to give the give shade to the building
and insulation. That you
yes, ma'am, and the insulation. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you have elaborated that.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. And you have mentioned in your presentation that you have used 8 meter by 4 meter module because it will be easy to transport, is it?
Yes, ma'am.
So why 8 meters and 4 meters? Or is it fitting with your function?
Ma'am, obviously it is a hospital. So according to this, which was 8 meter and 4 meter taking care of that, it will be also easy to transport, install and arrange. And ma'am, actually in hospital we need bigger spaces. So it is obviously fits in our functionality and planning. So we have take 8 meter by 4 meter module.
Okay. Tell me any reason for you to take your OPDs and ICUs at the topmost floor? I think your, no, not OPD, sorry.
OT, ma'am.
OTs, yeah. At the topmost floor?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, the flow of public, like the emergency OT, the administration, the IPD department, the OPD department, blood bank, mortuary, these are some areas where public may get access. So, ma'am, we restrict that places up to first floor. And moving up, we have placed in patient's bed that the public who will normally came into the hospitals, they don't need to go up for any reasons. So in keeping mind of that, we have planned like this. And in case of OT, we place the OT in the topmost floor because the most critical patients will be treated in the OT and then will be shifted in the ICU and CCU units. So that's why we planned like this.
Okay, fine. Now in your walkthrough, also in the previous presentation, I saw, steel, those are steel structures, some landscape elements. What are those in your walkthrough? I mean, in your landscape, lot of structures, I think of steel only. So what are those? Like tree-shaped?
Yes, ma'am. Can you repeat it, please?
Yes, in your walkthrough, yes, I saw like lot of steel structures, some landscaped, tree-shaped landscape structures. In your landscape.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, that tree-shaped landscape structures are mainly sit-out areas, which we have which we have designed for the sit-out areas.
Okay, fine. So, how much FAR have you? How much FAR have you consumed?
Ma'am, we have achieved approximately 0.2 FAR.
That is 2 FAR, I think.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. Huh.
And another thing is, find your height of each floor.
Ma'am, height of each floor is 4 meter, which we have shown over here clearly. Like clear height is 3 meter and 0.45 meter for the service ducts.
Mm-hmm. You have used AC or all naturally ventilated?
Ma'am, in case of the CCU and ICU units and the OT, we used AC, and in the other zones like the doctors and nurses areas and the OPDs and the IPDs, we have used natural ventilations. Like there are terrace gardens near the doctors and nurses room, which will help to avoid the AC in their rooms. But in ICU, CCU, we have used only ACs.
Yeah. Let me mention here, go to your planning. Planning sheets.
Yes, ma'am.
So I like your planning because it's a linear kind of thing. Of course, it is getting squarer out here. So since both sides ventilations you are having here naturally.
Yes, ma'am.
So that way it is. How much is your corridor width here?
And corridor width is 3 meter, minimum 3 meter. Somewhere it is more than 3 meter.
Okay, fine. Nice presentation, Alokita and team. Nice work.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
So any other questions from any other person? Any other jury member?
Yeah. Alokita, I would like to just ask you one important question. In fact, before that, 2 important points that I liked is the way you created the spaces, the way you created the terraces. And they are very important because psychological effect on COVID patients are now increasingly seen. Increasingly, it's coming out that they need a lot of psychological treatment. So from that point of view, providing open terraces at upper levels is a very good idea.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, the kind of spaces that you have created internally is also very good. another point that I liked it that you have restricted entry after some floors, and that is very important because COVID patient means lot of rush will be there, lot of hectic activity will be there at the ground floor. So after certain floors, when the patients are going to be there quarantined for a couple of days, I think nobody should go there, or entry has to be extremely restricted, and that is what you try to do it in your design.
Yes,
So I would
sir.
like to ask you only one question. That is, you have created a multi-layered parking
Yes, sir.
outside in a separate block.
Yes, sir.
Now, how is that? Because I could not see any ramp there. So is it a automated parking?
So it is a mechanical parking. Like there will
Okay.
be a card system.
Mhm.
The people who will be parked there, they will be given a card, and there will
Mhm.
be a card machine. They will put their card there, and the car will be the car will be automatically come to the ground floor
Okay.
by coming to the other floors.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So sir,
That's what I
actually it is
just
a
wanted.
yes, sir.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to know. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.